More fish than a third of the tournament so far. How many they got there? 5 fish. We're going to have our first limit. Good job, guys. Father and son team. It's always nice to see more father and son fishing. Come on up here. Oh, look at that. Nice one. Come on up here, guys. Whoa, careful, Eric. How'd you guys do that? Everybody else is struggling right now. Come on, Eric.
That cord.
Deep?
No.
How'd you do it, Kevin?
Just trolling down on the lake, let go and shad wraps. So
751.
751. You guys are in first place right now. What do you say about that, Eric?
Good.
Good stuff. Say weigh-in's closed, Eric.
Weigh-in's closed.
Good job. Well, we'll see if you guys keep the lead and excellent fishing. Give them a hand. They're in first place. Good job, guys. Let's see what they got. Do they got 5 fish? I don't know.
In the bag? Yeah.
Well, usually these guys have some giant walleyes from the river. If there's anybody who can catch some big walleyes out here, these guys can do it. Tommy Scarlett has won the FLW Championship. He just recently placed in the FLW tournament. Very high finish. And he's back here today. We're glad he's here. What has he got in there? Pretty quiet in there.
They're wrestling.
They're wrestling something.
Farm animals again, bro.
They were playing rock, paper, scissors or something. Oh! You guys gotta show the crowd that one. What else do they got in there? There's something else is moving around. They're being awful quiet and secretive though. You usually don't see them like that. Here they come. They need to beat 7 point. Is it 7-1? What? 7.51 for the lead. Let's see what they got. Come on over here, Mr. Scarless. How'd it go out there?
well, it was good. You know, it was a battle out there. We didn't pre-fish, so we had to scrounge around and try to find some fish. But luckily we did, and hopefully it'll be enough to cash a check.
You might be in the lead. We'll see once those fish stop bouncing around there. Those Ranger live wells work good, don't they? Jumping all over the place. Holy smokes, those are some lively fish there. 1451, you're in first place, buddy. What do you have to say about that?
Well, there's a lot of weigh-in left, so we're going to move the truck and see what happens.
Good job, Tommy. Give it up for Tommy Scarless and Jeff Lars, who are in first place with 14. Was it 51, Craig? 1451. And we're going to weigh a big fish. 5 fish. We're going to weigh a big fish here. 4 fish. 4 fish. Everything is unofficial till
692.
692 on the big fish. That's also the big fish of the tournament. Good job, guys. We pay big fish too. 5. All right. Come on up here. How'd it go out there?
What we expected. We went out today and we thought we could go get our 5 fish between 16, 17 inches. That's what we ended up with. Just never got a kicker fish. I think we ended up with 10 fish today, and they're all right in that 16 to 17 inches.
Why do you think the bite was so tough out there?
This warm weather's got everything slowed down. If we would have kept some cold weather like we had 2 weeks ago, the bite would have been totally different.
Okay. What'd they get, Craig? Bouncing all over the place. 786. Good job, guys. You're in second place right now. Good job. Hopefully that gets you a check. Looks like a very tough day of fishing so far. Statistics of today's tournament. And we appreciate all that you guys do for us. So thank you very much. And how'd it go today, Michael?
tougher than the last 4 for sure. I think the change in the wind did us in. All of our fish came a little bit later on, which is different than what we were doing. But anyway, we got 2, we dumped 1, we caught about 20 14-inch fish and a really, really big steelhead, or whatever that is.
A steelhead?
What is that called? Sheephead.
Sheephead, okay.
The things that yell at you when you catch them. But probably took 15 minutes of our tournament just to take care of that thing. But anyway, it's fun. There's all kinds of fish out there. It's just wasn't the best day for us.
Yeah, it looks like it was a tough day for everybody. All right, Michael. Well, thank you so much for fishing with us. We'll talk to you later, buddy.
What was the weight there?
279.
Thank you.
They usually always have fish. We'll see how they did today. It was a tough day for most people, so
Get the gal!
we'll see what happens. If you're interested in fishing full throttle next year, you can go to our website and sign up at ftfishing.com. As soon as our schedule gets out there, should be out probably the next couple months, you can sign up for next year's full throttle tournament. Here they come. It looks like we got 2 fish in there.
Lily, get down off of Dan's boat.
It must have been a tough day. These guys have caught fish in every single tournament we've had this year. This looks like the toughest one so far. Come on up here. How'd it go, Glenn?
Well, it was a great day on the water. We had a lot of spots that had a lot of fish on them, and today they just weren't there. Dan's a great partner. I couldn't have a better partner. Great time on the water. We laughed, joked, carried on, ran out of gas, almost dropped the iPod over the side. It was just a great day on the water.
It's beautiful weather, that's for sure. Did you have a good time, Dan?
Oh, I did. The places, we had 2 places every day. We could go in there and pull 25, almost 30 pounds for 5 every day in less than an hour, guaranteed. And I took all my hand lining stuff out of the boat. I took all my trolling stuff out of the boat. I told Glenn we're either going to win it or we're going to bomb. And, well, you can tell we didn't win, so you know where we're at. But I did want to say one thing, the word that I kept thinking of all day today with my first season, full season with Full Throttle, was fellowship. That was, and it's not just the tournament anglers you see here, it's the people in the crowds. Thank you for showing up. It means a lot to us. It means a lot to our sponsors that you guys show up to watch these events. So thank you. Everybody give these guys a round of applause for being here.
Yeah.
Very cool.
Yeah.
Very, very cool. Nice job, guys. Good job all around.
Thanks, Mark.
Who are
You guys
those?
are a class act, that's for sure.
Who are those little girls there?
Who are those little girls?
Oh,
These are my granddaughters. This is Kenley, and Lily went down to chase the fish,
oh.
and they come with us as often as they can.
Very cool. Well, it's nice to have them along also. Very cool. This is a family sport. Good job, guys.
Shut it down. Give me a hand.
Uh-oh, he needs a hand.
Well, them little fish scoring them. I gotta
If you have 5 fish today, you are doing very well. So we'll see how it goes. I don't know. He's got a smile on his face. Pretty good smile. We'll see.
Hey, if you know me, I'm always smiling.
Smiles are good. Let's see what he's got in there. There's one fish. Got to beat 1451. There's 2 very nice. That's a very, very nice fish he just put in there. He's measuring a 3rd one. They're fooling around with something in there. I don't know what they're doing. I think they might have 5 fish. That wasn't it. All right. Got to beat 1451. It looks like they have another limit here. Coming to the scales. Very tough day. If you go around that way.
No 1451, though.
Might get you a check. Come on up here, Mr. Schomer. Very nice bunch of fish. Really good. How'd it go out there?
Slow.
Why do you suppose it's so slow right now?
The only thing that changed is the water temperature. I believe the water temperature would have held what it was 10, 12 days ago. We'd have had some nice fish.
I believe you. There's some big fish in the system, and for some reason this hot weather just doesn't have them going today. What do they have? 1096. 1096. You guys are in second place right now. Good job. Good job. 1451 to dethrone Mr. Scarless over there. Well, we'll see what happens. Looks like Brett's wrestling a few fish. Holy smokes! Show Tommy Scarless those fish over there. Whoa! Holy smokes! Man, are those some beautiful fish. Could he do it two years in a row? Let's see. How many fish do you have? 3 fish. He's only got 3 fish, though. But he's got 2 giants. Got to beat 1451. This is going to be close. This is going to be really close. What do you think? You think you have 1451 in there?
I don't know. Been wrong before. Maybe.
Wow. So what was the secret to catching those big fish today?
Hit about 25 different spots and finally got on a couple about 1 o'clock.
Wow. That you have a very big fish in there. The big fish right now is what, Nicole? 692 is the big fish right now. So we're going to have to weigh that big one. We'll see what they got here. And you can look right here. Here's the scoreboard. Kind of hard to read in that sun. 1586. Woo! That is some good weight. We got to check that big fish also. You could put it back in the bump tank and check, or if you can get it out there.
Pardon me?
Put them right in the tank for now.
Or put them in that tank.
781.
781, new big fish. Good job, guys. You are in first place right now. I was going to raise your hand. Good job. First place right now. They, yeah, just put that in that aeration system over there, and we'll keep that alive. Man, you had a good day today compared to everybody else. Why? Let's go over here. Why do you suppose you were able to catch those fish? You said you caught, yeah, I mean, you were on a lot of spots and just running around, or?
Yeah, we were fishing wing dams down south, and we just kept jumping around. We actually had that 15 1/4 incher at 1 o'clock, and finally got on a wing dam that kicked us out 2 big fish, and we lost a couple other ones in there. A couple good bites, but you know, that's kind of what that's all about, is just run a gun and hope you get on them at the right time.
How much did you run today? What did you say?
So, probably 35, 40 gallons of gas.
Wow. Mercury is one of our sponsors, and I think Mercury is one of your sponsors. Well, how'd the motor perform and all that?
Absolutely beautiful. I come back across the lake about 56.5 miles an hour, so it ran awesome today. It's probably the best it's run all year.
Yeah, Mercury's a great motor. If you guys are interested in getting a motor, highly recommend Mercury Motors. And we thank you guys for fishing with us, and it looks like you're in first place right now, so we'll see if that holds up. Good job. Give them a hand. Oh, they got some fish in there. They're wrestling a few. See how it goes here.
Hold that bag, Brett. Hold the bag.
Yoakum and Lilienthal. They have to beat 15-something pounds right now to beat Brett Height. Brett King. Brett Height's the bass fisherman. Brett King's a walleye fisherman.
Sure, that's fine. Yeah, but is the smallest one up?
All right, do they have a limit? We will soon find out. You guys have a limit? They got 5 fish. Let's see what they got. They have to have 5 good ones. Wow. Looks like you got a nice bag of fish there. How'd it go out there?
We had a good day on the water. We had a spot all to ourselves, and we caught fish all day. A lot of shorts, but I think we had probably 8 or 9 legals, and ended up with a decent limit. Lost a big fish, but that's the way it goes.
How deep were those fish?
I'd say they were anywhere from 5 to 10 feet. Most of the fish were probably more in that 6 to 7 foot range.
What? 1164. No, that's very good for today. Why do you suppose those fish were there where you're catching them?
I think there's a lot of bait in the water where they were. There was a lot of other fish down there. We've got a lot of crappies, a lot of white bass, sheephead. So I think they're in there chasing bait.
Okay, very cool. Well, you guys did a good job. We'll see if you get a check today. Thank you so much for fishing. Excellent job. 2 years in a row. These guys are tough to beat. Very good job, guys. And they caught the big fish today of the tournament. Here you guys go. You got 3 plaques, yep. And you have checks here for $1,700. Very cool. Good job, guys.
Thank you.
Hey. We'll get some fish pictures also. If you guys, you got any tips for everybody out there?
Fish wing dams.
And fish a lot of them.
Fish a lot of them, yeah.
And drive a Mercury motor.
And drive a Mercury motor, that's right.
Good job, guys. What's it like fishing with him?
Oh, it's an honor. I mean, he's one of the best fishermen out there. So to happen to boat with him every day, you know, pretty good.
Life is good. Good job, guys. Give him a hand. Goes to Tommy Scarless and Jeff Lars. Come on up here. Win $1,451. Is that right? What'd you say? $1,451 was their weight. My bad. Come on up here. I couldn't hear you, honey. Here's a bunch of checks. That's all I know. How'd you catch them, buddy?
We were doing a multitude of things. We were up at the dam. We hadn't done any pre-fishing, so we figured that the last couple of tournaments we fished, a walleye anglers trail tournament, were shad spoons. We make our own out of do-it molds, and we have a lot of fun tackle craft over the winter. We have a beer or two while we do it, so it's a lot of fun. But we were using the slab spoons, and those caught 3 of the fish, and then one of the good fish came off of DT10 perch colored, cast into the timber. And so this will probably buy about as many crankbaits as we lost today. But, we just moved around. We caught our fish in 4 different spots, and fire tigers and oranges seem to be the predominant colors on the slab spoons, and that's how we caught them. So.
Very cool. Well, we appreciate you guys fishing our tournaments with us and hope you come back and fish next year. Thanks a lot, Tommy. Good job. Jokum. Lilium and Jokum. Good job, guys. How'd you catch your fish?
We were dragging jigs with the current. We kind of pretended we were in July weather with the weather we've had here, and it worked. We had the right current, and fish were in there. And like I said before, we caught fish all day. A lot of them were nice fish, but our better ones came this morning, and then all afternoon we kept upgrading. So we had a good time.
What kind of bait did you catch them on?
Most of them were on minnows. We did catch a couple on crawlers and one on a crankbait, but the crankbait bite was just off.
Okay. All right, you guys enjoy fishing full throttle. Be back next year, I hope.
Yeah, we'll be back. It's a good circuit, and hopefully more people can join in and have the fun that we're having. This is our 2nd year, and we had a blast.
Very good. Well, it's nice fishing with you guys, and keep up the good work. Thank you.